Hey, how's it going, everybody? Silent E TCG here. We're back again with another live video on today's Marketwatch. This time we're gonna look at all the cards, pretty much everything up till now since the Paramount War has been out. So we're gonna go ahead and see what the prices are. For the most part, I'm pretty sure they're stabilized. They're pretty much where they'll be at for a while. Nothing too outrageous, I guess. Nothing too much, you know. So I think everything's kind of cooled down a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see how things look, and then we'll just compare all the prices and whatnot. So we'll see how it go. I don't have any packs open this time, so we're just gonna go to the Marketwatch and just see how everything go. But again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and let me know what y'all think about the current Marketwatch, and you know, we'll see some changes once we get the, hopefully the rewave of whatever, reprint, rewave of the next cards and all that, boxes, packs, starter decks, hopefully for the most part for all of the new players and just people who might have missed it. Because like I said, the boxes, they do have the little revision packs, and it kind of can help out, but since we're still shorthanded on boxes, you don't really get that now. So hopefully we do get all that stuff in, but let's go ahead and get on into it and see where we're looking. Alright, so let's see what we got here. TCG player, of course, and we'll start things off with the winter stamp Monkey D. Luffy. As always, it hasn't really gone anywhere. $1,000. That's where it's going to be minimum, so definitely is there. Smoker, I don't have it up, but I'm pretty sure it's not as much. Yeah, it's like 45. Not as much as the Luffy, because where Luffy only get, maybe it was just 2. I think Smoker was like 3. So a lot of Smoker to go around, you know. There were a lot more events as well. For a Smoker, where I think Luffy only had maybe just Saturday, Sunday. There was a good bit for a Smoker, a chance to get a Smoker, and then with there being at least 3 or 4, I think, or I think it was 4 actually, but a good chance of that. That's why it's so low, because more spread out. If it was like 1 or 2, same with Luffy, then yeah, it'd be almost maybe half, maybe if not a little bit more. But yep, there's that. The top 8 at any event, Luffy, 8K. Okay, well, that's market price, but I guess it's actually, are they Japanese? It might be Japanese. Oh, they're English. Okay, yeah, that's 5. Okay, interesting. I thought it was Japanese, but no, these are 5s. Okay, it's not bad, actually, but normally they're 8s, if not 5,000, so okay. Yeah, they're there. So in case y'all know, if y'all want to get it, hey, there it is. Or if y'all wait till y'all win one. Cases, about $2,000 for a whole case. Paramount War. Like I said, we are getting the rewave soon, so hopefully this will go down to normal, whatever that is. Boxes, 180. Yikes! Definitely another reason why we should get a rewave soon, but. Yeah, a lot of people are already buying it, but at this rate, you can buy the singles, buy what you need, versus buying a box and trying to get the lottery pull. But I mean, you could pull your money back. Who knows? But 180, that's a lot though. Manga Ace, I still need to get him. Still, I ain't pulled him yet, but he's been up and down between 900 and 1,000 in between there. So a little bit on the high 8. 950. It's not horrible, but yeah, I hope I can pull one versus buying it or trading for it, but we'll see. We'll see what that's got. White beer leader 150. Once, you know, best leader in the game, so, or currently, so it's one reason why he's up there. Whether it's his pure build or the straw beard build, whichever way. Still a good leader, still does his thing, and at the even next set, he'll be good. Same with kind of how Zoro was for OPL 1 till now, but Whitebeard will only get better even though we're losing the Moby Dick, I mean, I think people are still going to be using the Strawbeard version anyway. It's just that you'll have some searcher power with the one drop Ezo and Nami. So we'll see. It'll be he'll be up there with a lot of other decks too. So you know he ain't gonna be the only best, but you know he'll still be good. Is all I'm gonna say. Same with Smoker. He's good now, but he'll just get better next set when he gets more support. Black still has a limited amount of card pool, which is kind of why Black doesn't really have much happening right now. But for sure, next set will be a lot more going on. Once we have the CP9 engine, and then of course some Searcher cards, and you know more Marine stuff. So 140, I still need him as well, which I hope I can get. Kinemon, I still need Kinemon too, but he's at 100 for some reason. I don't know why, because he's actually doing more than Smoker. So I'm kind of surprised they don't swap prices or whatever. You know, there's more Kinemons happening than Smoker for sure. You might get one in top 16, maybe top 8, but there's like 8 Kinemons. Top 16, maybe 4 to 6 of them in top 8, but you know, who knows? I guess everyone has so many, then maybe that's why he's so cheap. Or not cheap, but he's at 100. So may have to get him sooner than later myself. Sanji, he was up there, but now he's down because of course no one's doing anything with Sanji. It's good color combinations and all, but he works with only vanillas. But people are making them work, so it's not bad. 75 at least ain't too bad. Sorry for the alarm siren, but alternate art Whitebeard 9 drop 72, 4 of in every red deck, so that's one reason why. And then, like I said, next set it'll be just as played, so may not even go down. We'll see how things look, but 72, 75 in between. Imperial Ivankov, same 73, 72 for the leader. Definitely a good deck. There might be some more support next set, but not as much as we have now. But I think I think he'll get a little something, but might be still playable, of course. But we'll see. But 73. The Kuzan alt art was up there like 80s not too long ago. Now it's like 63 because you know Black is still good. But this is a card you just only run 3 of, I guess. You don't particularly have to run 4. Not that it would be bad because you can discard extras with Cody and Sakazuki. So it's not like it's terrible, but you still don't want to have a hand of non-counters. But you still want to see him because he's your best card to see, of course. But yeah, it's not bad. 63, it's not terrible. It is a good alt art. And I think there's plenty to go around for now, so yeah. Zephyr, black purple leader, 55 to 60 at least. Not bad. I think it's a good combination, you know, where Garp is red and black, which is kinda counterproductive. But black and purple definitely fits well. -4 for his effects, kinda hefty, but he can almost KO anything, so it's not horrible. Just you know, you gotta make it balance out somehow, some way. But not bad, 55. Magellan, actually really good. I was actually shocked he didn't go down like I thought he would. Because he's still a good leader, good purple leader. I mean, he outshines King for sure. And even doing more than Kaido currently, which is a shocker. Because, you know, Kaido was supposed to be the better purple. But it's not much Kaido happening, unfortunately. Even I'm having a hard time using him when I'm playing with the deck. So, but Magellan just fits right at home. You can, you know, you play his character card. You can slow down any red. You can outcurve any, you know, blue and green and black and purple if need be. I mean, but for the most part, their hand is red pretty hard. Especially if everybody's running Whitebeard and you set them back. A 1 Dawn, and that's if you don't keep, you know, playing them back to back to back for the character in Magellan anyway, not the leader. But just the fact you can just set them back and they're eating their life every time, it can hurt. And once you put back a Dawn, he'll be right at 6. So you don't even have to commit a Dawn to him to get powered up. All you gotta do is -1 Dawn, and he'll be at 6. So you can always contend with hitting the leader, like almost no matter what you do. So it's really good for that part. Really good in general. Garp about at 55. Again, like I said, red and black. It's not the best combinations, but you got the good cards of the red with pretty much the strategy of the Marine, the blacks. So it's not horrible. Definitely it's a lot to mess with, but I don't know. He's kind of a hard deck to maneuver with and use. I have to really sit down and see how I'm gonna really make this work, but for the deck. But for the most part, it's good. Good art, you know. This is when Ace is about to get killed and all that. So, but definitely good card, decent effect. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody will do something with him. So we'll see. Somebody got to hit top 16 with him, I hope. But yeah, he's 55. Borsalino character, 4 of in any black deck. So reason why he's 50. So definitely no surprise. Best block. One of the best blockers. Can't be KO'd by effects on your opponent's turn. And he's at 6K. It's like almost a better queen almost, except you're not drawing. And you can attack with queen still. You can't attack with him, I guess. But he's really good for the Marine strategy. Sakazuki Altart. Just able to destroy any card that's 5 or less is really good. And since your whole mechanic is lower in level, it's easy to do. It's just very simple. And it's like 45, 44, 45. Not bad. Another 4 of, maybe. I like 4, but some people use 3. But I like 4. And in my deck, personally. Kuzon, the secret. He might have been about this price range for a while. 30, 40, 48, 45. 48, 50. 3 of. I mean, it's not really much else to say about that. It's your best card, your boss card, so definitely gotta have it. But I don't know, he might have been a little bit lower, but yeah, 48. The 4-drop Kuzon, the one that draws your card and attack -4 costs. Really good. Definitely another 4 of because that's your only one of your only draw cards besides the 1 cost event. But it's actually the better one because a 5K body draws your card on play, so it's just really good. And it's kind of what you need to attack and then drop the 10 drop, the KO, whatever. Sometimes, so definitely good to have. $45, not too bad. Secret Ace, 47. I'm guessing because Whitebeard is popular, so it's all over the place, and they run in at least 2 to 3 copies. So if you want to bling your deck out, not max rarity with the manga Ace, but with this one, that's why it's 47. $50 at least, but it's not bad. I mean, and then I think even next set he gets his own character, so you can run him in his own deck. So it's actually not a bad idea. So he might stay this way for a while. We'll see. Odin, about 38. They use about 3 or 4 of him, and also on Kinemon, so that's why he's pretty up there. I don't think he's going down no time soon. At least until we get next set rolling around to see where we are. So our format's gonna be a little bit different than Japan, Asian area. We tend to be a little aggressive, so I don't know. We'll have to see how things go once we cross that bridge when we come to it. But 38, not bad for Odin. Blue Luffy, about $30. I think he's only in Ivankov. I have seen him in like Crocodile and not much in Dofi, but a little bit in Crocodile because you're controlling cards to bounce around. But it's like almost, I don't know. It's like a cheaper Dofi in a way, but I don't know. I guess you can still close out games if you have double attack, But discarding 2 cards, I don't think the deck wants to do that. But if you're running the Impellant down engine, maybe it's fine. But I don't know. It depends. And you can use Crocodile to bounce a blocker. Like they'll be wide open at least. So I guess there's ways around it, make it work. But $30, not bad. I like it a lot because I like the Impel Down. It's my favorite arc. Garp, another 4-of because he's 2K, and then also on field he can blow up some zero cost characters. So really good. A 4-of, $30. That's not much about to say about that. Marco, the blocker, another 4-of, and pure white build, white beard build, and then you can use maybe at least 2 in a straw beard. I guess I've seen people use that just to be able to block something, you know, just have some sort of block and at least a counter as well. And if you do happen to run some Whitebeard cards, you can always bring him back to be an attacker or another blocker if you really need it. But just green has a easy matchup because you're just resting your blockers and resting people. So I guess anything else but green, it'll be okay. Green just gives you a hard time, but nonetheless, it's $28. Buggy, another Impel Down staple, 4-of, and cool card too. Like definitely looks nice. So your Searcher, you gotta have that. It's $28. So another 4-of like the Luffy. Nami, of course, she's not really doing much, but it's a good looking card. Waifu tax, of course. And it's Nami, and she's $28. Searcher for the film, anything film related. So if you run Law, you can add the red film or the green, whichever ones you need. And yeah, it's not bad. Just it's an overall good card. Uta, the alt art secret. It used to be 30. Now it's 26 because no one's playing this one really. I know I use a couple in my Magellan deck myself, and if you use Shanks, you probably use 4 in there, but not bad. Either way, it's just alternate art. I like the original better personally, but this one it's not too bad still. But it used to be 30, but it's going down. So hopefully it'd be like 20, 25ish soon. But 26 for now. Little Saudi, Sadie, I don't know. She's another 4-of in Magellan, not only for 2K counter, but on play you can bring out any Jailer Beast, which we only have 2 right now, a blocker and a double attacker. I think next set we get a Banish and something else, I don't know what the other one did, but we get the other 2 in the next set. So definitely she probably won't be going nowhere no time soon, 2025, but she's about 25 now. Ivankov, the character alt art, $22. Another 4-of. A lot of 4-ofs in here, but definitely need to see this because you get the, if you set your turn up that way, you play this with no hand, draw 3, play the Luffy, discard a 2, then end turn, draw your 2. It'll work that way. So it definitely depends on how the board looks, but for the most part, this is a 4-of, $22, not bad. Film Luffy, not bad for 7. It's a 7 cost, $20. I've seen people use this one. It's a good blocker, and then on play you get to play a 4 or less. I've seen a little bit of Sanji decks use it, so it's not bad. But almost like it's just about like a 7-drop kid, but you get to do a little bit more. But I don't know, it's okay. But $20, it's not bad. Magellan alt art, $20, definitely. That makes sense because that's one of your best cards in the deck. You need 4 of him, of course. And like I said, he's the reason why you deal with Whitebeard pretty well, because you can just set back their Dawn. So you want to go first. So you can play this, play this out. Normally they would have 6 once they start, but now they'll just have let's see, they'll have just 5, of course. So, and let's say you do another one, they'll have They'll have like, I think, let's see, they'll have 6. They go to 4, then they go to 6. They'll be put back a dawn every turn if you keep bringing them out, and unless they like just rush you and finish you off. But since you're slowing them down, they can't drop the ace right away, or they can't put out too much 5-drop Luffy. They can't bring that out right away. Maybe they can slap 4 cost down. I don't know. But for the most part, you're slowing them down from Whitebeard. They'll be at 0 life before they even have a chance to throw out a Whitebeard. Sure, they give themselves a power up, but they can't guarantee even the slightest hit going. If they don't kill these, that's just a free attacker hitting their way. And they do KO it, well, they lose 2 more Dawn, so they definitely don't have a chance to bring out a Whitebeard or defend themselves. It's pretty good. Like, that's a really good matchup against Red, Whitebeard in general. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I kind of want to try out the matchup myself to see how it looks, but it's not bad. My locals has a good bit of Whitebeards, including myself, and Magellan does kind of eat it up a little bit. You know, he's hit up alive. I ain't gonna lie. If he can just bring out Magellan back to back, but it depends. Like, you almost have, if you're a Whitebeard player, you almost have to go first to at least have a chance, and hope they don't see this. And like I said, you can't kill it because you lose 2 Dawn, but man, it's rough. But $20 definitely not bad. It's not. I wouldn't say it's going down anytime soon. And we got that super rare Whitebeard, just a regular art. 13. He used to be about 15, 20, but he went down a little bit. So 4 is all you need. Pretty sure once you get your 4, that's it. So I think he'll be this way for a while, but definitely the star of the show when it comes to Red. Whether you're Luffy, Zoro, Whitebeard, of course. I seen one tech in Red Green Law, so that's kind of cute, you know. But I mean, maybe Uta can use it, I guess. I don't know. But for the most part, he'll be this way, even for the next set, because he won't be, you know, he shouldn't be no more than that. Mass Deuce. I actually like this card. It's a good tech. I put him in my red Luffy because if you go second, you have 2 Dawn. Hey, this is almost a Nico Robin, but a little bit weaker. But you know, you got Otama, and then now you can pop whatever. So, and if not, it's 2K counter regardless. So about $9, $8, $9, not too bad. I got 2 in my deck, so I think I run 3, so I need like 1 more. But definitely, like, that's definitely a cool card. Regardless, you don't need it. You know, if you don't want to play it out, it's fine. It does get Vista'd. You know, Nico Robin wouldn't, but this one can. But you know, it's whatever. Sometimes it rather them destroy this than anything else. Regular Borsellino, he was up there, but he also went down to like 6, 7. So not bad. Like I said, good blocker. Can't be KO'd on your opponent's turn by effects, so really good. Regular Kuzan also was up there. He's also down now, $5, $6. Same thing, just draw a card and -4 on the attack, 4 costs. Dawn, it's like $5. You know, everyone's pulling them. I got my 10s. That's all I need. I don't need no more. But good Dawn until we get the next set one. Secret Uta, man, she was more than this last time I remember, but now she's like $4 or $5 because, like, again, no one's using her. She's not unless you're Magellan or I guess for Purple Shanks and Film Kaido. That would be the only ones that would use her. So, or maybe Zephyr. I don't know. Zephyr, Crocodile, Blue Purple Crocodile, Blue Purple Kaido. It depends, but for the most part, she's a $5 card. Yeah, it's a secret you don't want to pull. You'd rather pull the Kuzan. But she's still a good card. And again, I prefer this version anyway than the alternate art one, personally. Sakazuki is like $4. You pull him like every box, so you guarantee to pull him. So that's why he's not so much. And you just need 4. So he's pretty good, $4 card. Odin, same thing. You pull him a good bit per box as well. So Once you get 3 or 4 of him in your deck, that's all you need. I see people use 4. I like 3 personally because you can still search it, and it could be in life. I don't like to overhaul them too much. Non-counter cards as it is, but you got no choice sometimes with this deck in particular. So I like 3 personally, but a lot of people run 4, and they found success with it. So you know, it works for some people, not everybody. We got Ace, $2 card, $3 card. Another one you'll pull rapidly. So definitely 2 to 3 of in Whitebeard. And I guess the same once he has his own leader coming out. So not bad. Honorable mention for Vista being a rare. That's like a $2 rare. So not bad. Great red card almost in every red deck. So really good. Blue Luffy, about $2 card. Another 4 of you need in the Impel Down strategy. So blue. So definitely gotta have that. Be able to close out games, bounce cards, 4 or less to hand. It's really good, really good. I like it a lot. Magellan, $2 cards. Like I said, you need this one, 4 of. For your Magellan strategy. Same with Ivankov, 4 of. Another $2 card. Yeah, a lot of 4 ofs in this meta. But yeah, need that. And then the cheapest SR, as you don't want to pull. But she looks good. Is Green Nami, who's like $1.50. So, again, no one's using her, and her alt art is the only one that's carrying her up. The regular version, not so much. But she's able to search out any film card. Or, yeah, any film. So, not bad. Like I said, you can put it in a red green law, get the red films or the green, and make it work that way. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how Marketwatch is looking. Definitely different than the last time I did it. I had to check the old video and see what the differences were. But that is it. Let's roll back to me. Alright, we're back. Like I said, that was the Marketwatch. That was pretty much how it went. That's all set in stone. That is what it is. We'll probably see how things go at the end of the month. We'll get that rewave, hopefully. We do have, I think we have the event coming up in Ohio. Won't be till June. I think it's June. Yeah, like it's the second or third last week from a weekend in June. I think it's the third weekend in June, but that's coming up in 2 months, so it'll be a while. And then after that, we'll have set 3 coming out, so we'll see. I think there's still a good bit of online happening. I think soon. I don't know now. I have to check my notes and see, find out. But for the most part, that's where the market is looking. Cards aren't too bad. Boxes are crazy, but cards aren't really too out the wazoo yet. But you know, if you don't care about upgrading your max rarity cards, just get the SRs. You know, just get what you can, save your money. As long as you're able to play it, that's all that matters. You know, you can make it look pretty later once we get the rewave and things get a little cheaper, hopefully. But yep, that'll be it. That'll be it for this week's Marketwatch. We'll see how we do a couple weeks down and see how things look, and then hopefully we can see the differences and see what all happens. And hopefully the rewave comes in, and your local stores or Walmart, Targets have the product, and we'll see how things look after that. So that's it. Again, subscribe to the channel, Silent E TCG, be greatly appreciated. Share it amongst your friends, share it amongst your Facebook groups and Twitter and all that. You know, just let me know what y'all think about the content, and I will see y'all in the next one. So y'all be safe, take care, have a good one, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace out.